You know, when you and your father called me and said that you want to do photography, well, I had all this gear sitting here. And guess what? I'm going to give it all to you. The whole lot. All right? It's going to go to you. So it's all yours. And you're going to do well.
Yeah.
All right? You just keep practicing hard. All right? This is you can do anything.
Yeah.
You can be what you want to be. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nia garana daramo. Bura mole mai go daramo noti. Nona ne bayara bago. Nono gumbro. Go yibia. Gira go wayu. Not the NAIDOC. I'm a Darama man. Hello and welcome to my country. I pay my respects to my elders past and present. It's just such a big thing for people that I don't even know to hear my story on ABC and just be so generous and given that amount of equipment, you know, without even knowing me or meeting me before. And there was this old couple down in Victoria way, and they seen my story, and the husband, he was a photographer. Yep. And he got dementia, but he heard my story on ABC. Yeah. And he says to his wife, "You got to give that man that gear that I got." You know, like camera gear? Yeah. Pictures of me with lights and all that. And this is the transmitter that goes. So you'll see that. You see that there. You see that ISO there. Yeah. Her father told me she was going through a bit of a rough patch, as most teenagers her age do, school and life pressures and stuff like that there. So anyway, his wife got in contact with me, and she set up all this gear. Big Canon camera. But that poor fella got dementia. You know what dementia is, eh? People's mind start to go. So I think before his mind really started to go, he said, "You give that man that camera and all my gear." The donations of that gear, it just means so much to me. That's why it means so much for me to give it to Kalia and pass it on.
I've always had a thing of taking photos. Yeah, and it takes away all my anxiety and all that. So I just started looking him up and just getting so inspiring to do his work as well.
You're inspired by me, and that meant a lot to me, you know? It really touched me in the heart. So I had this gear just sitting there at home, and I thought, you know, I know where that gear's going to go.
It's such big equipment, and I've never had like that before.
And I was nervous and excited, you know, to give her that gear and you know, and to help start her journey in photography. I'd love to see more Indigenous photographers being hired or used to capture our mob. And it's we got a little saying amongst the Indigenous photographers around Australia that, you know, we'd like to see mob shooting mob. So that's one of the biggest things that I'm pushing around Australia at the moment, is Indigenous photography to really grow, and all the photographers. There's just a lot of spaces out there where Indigenous photographers can be used to tell our story our way.
It's important to us and what we do and how we used to live.
But I'm always going to check in with you and see how you're going. We're going to go out there whenever I get spare time. I'm going to learn how to use this gear and help you grow. The only way to get more Indigenous photographers looked at from the big sporting code is to get out there and inspire more people, more Indigenous photographers, so we can start filling them gaps and giving the opportunity to Indigenous photographers to shoot Indigenous themes and stuff like that in sporting codes. And it's about opportunity and about working hard. It's really important. It's something I've been working hard behind the scenes with a well-known camera brand, also jumping on board to help me go to different communities, even possibly make donations of cameras and running workshops for photographers of any age. But it's all yours. That's my gift to you.
Thanks.
To help you grow and help you rise.